Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. All right. So we have all of our different potions that we need. Now the question is, what do we do? Where do we go? We have all the freedom in the world that we want now, so what do we do with it? That is the question. Let's pull out our map.
You pull out your magic map.
All right, so what do we do?
You feel a strange pulling sensation.
Hi, Twinkle. My cat's coming by me. Cat Twinkle, do you want to be on camera? Come here. Come here, sweet girl. Hi, oh, I'm kind of holding her in a weird way. Sorry. Twinkle says hello. Hello out there. Twitch. Hello. Hello. How are you, Twinkie? Oh. Okay. You want down? Okay. All right. Hi, Crow Billionaire. Whoa. There's new people in here.
Winch, get out here with more rum. The sailors peer at you through bleary eyes and continue swilling their rum. One who looks like the captain pauses and drunkenly speaks to you.
Aye, me bucko. Be wanting passage on me ship? What you running from? Oh, it's no matter, as long as you got gold. Let me see how much you got.
I think we have 8 pieces of gold.
As you bring out the purse, the captain snatches it from your hand.
Aye, lad, I sees you do have a wee bit of gold. It's less than me regular fare, but I'll give you passage.
Yay!
Anyways. We'll be waiting for you at the wharf, but not for long.
The captain and his men down their rum in one long draft, then leave the tavern.
Yay! Oh wait, let's say goodbye to the wench.
You have nothing else to say to the barmaid at the moment.
What about goodbye? Thank you for being nice to me. Alright, let's go down to the wharf, which I assume is the pier. Yes, here we go. Should probably save before we get on. I'm glad you love the cats. Crow Billionaire, it seems like it's gonna be a quiet stream today for whatever reason. So, we'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna make it a super long stream because I just am not feeling the greatest. But I really have been wanting to play this so much that I'm like, I feel like I look so pale and stuff in this camera. Whatever, it's fine. About to set sail.
Hi, the captain said you'd be coming along. Get on board.
nothing like a little bit of salt air to perk up a boy's spirits. You feel excited about the upcoming journey.
Ahoy there, me lad. Allow me to introduce myself. My name's Captain Bloodlet. I'll be your host for this year voyage, or what you'll be remembering of it.
Crow Billionaire, can you hear that weird
Pretty
radio
flag,
in the
ain't it?
background? Like,
Pirates?
Afraid so. We'll be showing you to your quarters now.
they're pirates.
Set course for the island.
Uh-oh.
Aye, Captain.
Maybe it wasn't the greatest idea for us to get on this boat. Hey, we needed a way out. I feel like this is where King's Quest meets Monkey Island. Oops. Huh, what do we have here?
This small box looks manageable.
Alright, let's open it. It looks like we're supposed to, like, do something with it. Maybe we should step. Maybe we should use it.
You can't reach it. Too bad.
Put it down.
You
over.
have an aversion. You have an aversion.
Like, we could use it as a little, like, stepping stool or something. To get up onto this ladder.
It's just out of reach. It's holding you. You're not interested in what's inside those crates. You
Okay, so
can't use that.
oh, okay. So I think we step on that. No, put it down. Use it as a little step stool. Yes. Very good, Alexander. Aha, here we are. Up near the pirates. Okay. Yes, I am the animation voice. Exactly. I'm off to find my family. How are you doing, animation voice? Something tells me we probably
Better wait for that promotion before poking around the captain's quarters.
This is definitely where Monkey Island
You
meets.
feel that you would make a bold statement of juvenile
King's Quest.
delinquency by pinning the Jolly Roger up to your bedroom wall. The only problem being that you no longer have a bedroom to go back to. You don't want the job of lookout. Your current
Okay.
They're purely ceremonial.
Hopefully you cool down, animation voice. My office at work is kind of unlike that too. And Oh my gosh, it's a long story, but I think like the air conditioning is broken in my office, and it's been really stuffy and bad. Supposedly our administrative assistant put in
You should refrain from
a request for it to be fixed, but who knows when that'll happen. Hi Mortis, how are you?
Fortunately, the fall only left you with a few bruises, but the captain was none too pleased about the commotion you caused and had you immediately tossed back into the hold.
Oh. Okay. I'm okay for now, animation voice. So you know what I was thinking, Mortis, about Tribes of Midgard after we played it yesterday? So I think that, like, we were playing it in the saga mode, you know, which I think is, like, really fun and whatnot.
The island, Captain. Orders?
As soon as we drop anchor, we'll head for shore. The treasure's assuredly still there, waiting for me. Us.
Do you think the map is accurate?
No reason to think otherwise. The last captain of the ship insisted the map was genuine. 'Twas the last thing he said before I ran him through.
What about our new passenger? You think he's up to the task?
Are ye questioning me judgment?
No, Captain. It's just that we can't be knowing if we can trust him.
You be thinking to make a run for it? Fat chance of that. It's a dangerous journey to the center of the island. Even if he made it that far, there's an impassable cliff face on the other side with a sheer drop to the ocean below. And if by some slim chance he managed to climb down, it's a mighty long swim to nearest land. And then there's the sharks.
I guess he doesn't have much of a choice. Do you think there'll be traps on the island, Captain?
Well, of course there be traps, you empty-headed sea urchin. The treasure was buried in the days when those wizard characters used to run things. 1,000 years ago, so it be told. The pirate captain to whom the treasure belonged was something of a magician himself. Who knows what deadly devices were conjured up? Well, don't just stand there, go get him!
Aye, Captain.
A few hours later.
Take this parchment. It's got a lot of silly scribbling on it, but it gives you the best route through that jungle. Now get in there and find that treasure!
And try not to get killed.
Aye, it's a lot of trouble finding someone who won't be missed, and who's foolish enough to set foot on my ship.
Oh, great. Poor Gwydion / Alexander. Before I proceed. So Mortis, when we were playing in the saga mode yesterday, which is fun and everything, but everything feels very rushed because it's like, I don't know, like it's almost like one big quest you have to do. And then, so there's also like the other modes that are not the saga mode. That's like it's like survival mode. That I feel like I'm gonna try out more because I'm gonna try that out to see like how that is, because I feel like would have a different sort of flavor to it, like not as rushed. I don't know. Like the saga mode is obviously about completing the quest, the saga, whatever. But the survival mode, I think it's like the goal is to see how long you can survive with all the monsters and everything. So I don't know. I feel like that could be a different experience. So I'm gonna try it out. I feel like that might have slightly more longevity than the saga mode, because the saga mode is like temporary and it changes, right? Like it's like seasons. I might try the survival mode with some random people and see how I like it. Yeah, I think that the survival mode is literally just like you survive, you build stuff, you see how long you can survive. Whereas the saga mode seems like it's much more, like I said, not to sound like a broken record, but like you have specific things you have to do, and then like you're done. I don't know. I still feel like there's a lot about the game that I'm still learning. There's a lot to it. But I do enjoy it. It's fun.
You don't think it's a good idea to swim out of...
Let's look at this map of ours.
The old map you obtained from the pirate captain is worn and fragile. It may very well be centuries old. The chart maps out Treasure Island.
Treasure Island, okay. So... apparently it's right near a big tree. Let's just see how far we can get before we die. Uh-oh.
It's time to take your weight problem seriously.
Oh my god. Maybe we should just climb the tree.
Despite the pressing need to press on, you feel at peace here. It's almost as if the island would prefer you not to go any further. Despite the...
Okay.
You could sit there. Then again, you could be getting a move on.
Hi, Ivysaur. How are you?
You consider collecting a few specimens, but decide to wait until you have a garden. Or a place, for that matter.
This next puzzle here is something that I think... this is not my strong suit. Like, maybe we should wait for the one that's like the...
You see an old marble pillar near the chasm. The pillar is unmovable. It's time to take your weight problem seriously.
Wait, I feel like that makes no sense from a physics standpoint, the way that that moved. Whatever. Like, it just seemed like I should have been catapulted in the other direction, if anything. Although maybe... Yes.
You'll soon see for yourself whether the world is flat.
Like, that made more sense. The other way did not make sense. Okay. so bad at this kind of stuff. Oh my god, okay.
The pillar. The pillar is unmovable. You're fairly certain the bottom is beyond arm's reach.
I mean,
You can't use that item. You can't.
oh my god, okay. Maybe there's another way that we can walk. Just avoiding this for right now. Is there like rocks? Oh, it's lagging? Anyone else having that problem?
Returning to the beach without the treasure wouldn't accomplish anything more than a few motivational pokes with a cutlass.
Okay. Maybe we can walk this way. Oh, is this gonna lead us to the same spot, I think.
Better touch only what you're certain won't kill you. You won't make much progress climbing this tree.
You'll soon see for yourself whether the world is flat.
Oh, God.
Quit your prattle and get in there and find me that treasure.
Let's see if there...
I mean, find us that treasure, of course.
The chart maps out Treasure Island.
Okay, so... Oh, God. I think I need a hint if anyone has one. Maybe the pillar isn't movable, but...
The pillar is unmovable.
Let's look at it more
You
closely.
see an old marble pillar near the chasm. You see
Okay, well...
the pillar. There's just stony silence. The pillar is unmovable. You can't use that item there.
How are these things able to just float in the air like that?
It's time to take your weight problem seriously.
Well, it seems like depending on which one, it will catapult us either which way. So maybe like we have to wait for the medium-sized one. I don't know. Or the small one, maybe. Oh yeah, here we go. So maybe if we...
It's time to take your weight problem seriously.
Oh my god.
A weight has appeared. It hovers in the air above the bridge. Your words are weightless. Removing that might be a bad idea.
Oh my god.
Feels solid enough. You can't use that item there. You see an old marble pillar near the chasm.
I mean, all we have is a shovel and a map. Like,
You can't. As far as you can tell, this is an ordinary bridge. If you excuse the pivot in the middle, the latches on the ends, and its propensity to tilt completely either way.
okay, latches.
You're fairly certain the bottom is beyond. Better touch only. Keep your dirty hands to yourself. Better touch. Feels solid enough. Feels solid enough. Feels solid enough. Feels solid enough. Feels better touch.
Okay. I'm about to look up a hint, but I really don't want to. Okay. I mean, I'm in a...
There are plenty of other ways to dig your own grave. You can't use that. You can't. It's time to take your weight problem seriously.
Don't we have any of our potions anymore? Did I walk myself into a corner here? Or, like, did I... Like, where's all of our stuff? Yeah. Exactly, animation voice. But we have nothing in our... Maybe I needed to, like, find my stuff in the ship before I got out? Maybe that's what it was. In which case I'll just reload, I suppose. I must need to, like, find my stuff somewhere.
You don't need a lifeboat. The ship's not sinking. Rows of hard, uninviting bunks line the walls of the crew's quarters. There isn't even a sheet clean enough to swipe.
We're nearing the island, Captain.
I see.
Do you
What?
No.
You even if
I guess he doesn't have much of a choice.
Well, of course there be traps, you empty-headed sea urchin. The pirate captain to whom the treasure belonged was something of a magician himself. Who knows what deadly devices were conjured up? Well, don't just stand there. Go get him.
Hi, Cap.
If you take this parchment, it's going to
Let's see if we have our stuff when we're on a boat. I guess not. It looks like we have nothing. Oh my god.
You don't think it's a good A serene natural corridor leads you from the beach to the inner island.
Do I have to go into the captain's quarters though? I tried to and it told me that I couldn't. Or it was like, you better not go in there until you get a promotion or something. But I could try it.
What are you doing here? Stay put until we get ashore.
Yeah, oh. Yeah, I think I messed something up here with... Maybe I should climb up this way? Through the window or something?
You should refrain from careless gallivanting.
How can we get in there?
Get closer first.
Oh, careful not to fall down.
We're nearing the island. Do you think?
No reason. I you well, well, don't. If you take this
So it looks like we only have like one chance to
Even if you could alter the ship's course from here, you'd be sailing blind. Even if you could, it's holding you. Even if you could.
Okay, so there's no way to get it. Oh my god. I think I need to look up a hint. As much as I really, really don't want to. Wait, what happened to my game? I think I somehow exited out of the game. Whatever, it's fine. I was gonna restore anyway. Okay. This one's really tough.
Despite the pressing need to press on, you feel at peace here. It's almost as if the island would prefer you not to go any further. Despite the pressing, you won't make better touch only better touch. Better touch. You can't. There's no point in digging for treasure unless you know its exact location. There's no. You can't use that item there.
Oh, I'm struggling here.
You won't make much progress climbing this tree.
Okay, oh my god, if I can't get this in 2 more minutes...
The pillar is unmovable.
Then I'm gonna have to look up.
The pillar...
I know I keep clicking this, but I'm just wondering if there's, like, distinctive parts on here that, like... Part of it I can move, like, I don't...
Touch. You won't make...
This type of puzzle is not my strong suit.
There are plenty of other ways. You can't use that item there.
Why won't it let me, like, mess around with these latches?
Keep your dirty hands. Feels.
Let's see if we leave, if it'll change which weight comes out, or whether it stays the same. Okay, this looks like the smallest one.
It's time to take your weight problem seriously.
Oh my god. Oh, this is freaking hard. Isn't there like rocks or something?
Despite the
Like it's a small one again. Let's just see if we can get like the medium one or something. Maybe that won't fling us as far. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to look it up. Alright, I'm gonna give up. This will be the first time that I've actually looked up a hint. Oh my god, my back hurts for some reason. Okay. I hate doing this. I really hate doing this. Okay. Okay. Okay.
The old map you obtained from the pirate captain is worn and fragile.
Hi, Jeep-san.
It may very well be centuries old.
How are you doing?
Examine the treasure map and read the writing scrawled upon it. Through all of life's long, lonely walks, or skips, runs, or trips, true balances are keenly sought. Take heed to avoid tips. A tasteful trio, all distinct, are ways to find new density. Their traits, most heavy, norm, and light, will weigh against longevity.
I don't see how I might. Ah.
Okay, so basically what we had to do was we had to look at our treasure map while we were on this screen. Which, I don't know how in the world, like... That was really freaking hard. This puzzle was really, really hard, Jeeves, and I had to kind of look up at part of the answer. So I looked part of it up, and then I stopped. What I saw was that you have to read the map on this screen, and then vials appear, and then I stopped after that. So now I have to actually figure out the rest. This looks like the small one, so... maybe we match these up?
You can't use that. It's time to take your weight problem seriously.
Oh, really? Happy birthday, Phoenix! Oh, you had that issue? Phoenix, this is the first time I actually had to look up on, sorry. Ugh, I'm like all over the place with my thoughts tonight. Jeebs, I haven't played Monkey Island 5 yet, but I will at some point. But I was saying, this is like, this particular set of puzzles seems like it's like Monkey Island and King's Quest mesh, like together. Phoenix, basically what happened so far is nothing. We went onto the pirate ship. They told us we need to find some treasure, and then I actually had to look up part of the solution to this weight puzzle because I was like getting nowhere. This is the first time I think I don't even think that I accessed the walkthrough for games 1 or 2 at all either, but this is the first time because I was stuck. Apparently what I was doing wrong was I was looking at the treasure map on a different screen, but I had to look at the treasure map on this screen. So that's as far as I looked in the walkthrough in terms of like hints. And now I just have to figure out what to do with these vials. What kind of cake did you have for your birthday, Phoenix? And what kind of gifts did you get? Were you happy with what you got? I mean, I guess with gifts, I don't know about you, but any gift I like. As long as it comes from, like, a heart. Yeah, animation voice, it's gonna be like, I'm gonna have to like figure it out, match it up. Okay. So this is the small one.
The pillar is...
Oh yeah, oops.
The old map you obtained from the pirate captain is worn and fragile. It may very well be centuries old.
That sounds so good.
Examine the treasure map and read the writing scrawled upon it. Through all of life's long, lonely walks, or skips, runs, or trips, true balances are keenly sought. Take heed to avoid tips. A tasteful trio, all distinct, are ways to find new density. Their traits, most heavy, norm, and light, will weigh against longevity.
Aww. I think this is the small one. Okay, so clearly that one did not work. I think it's this one. Yes! Uh-oh. Oh, that might be the medium one. No!
It's time to take your weight problem seriously.
Hi, cowboy. Ooh, dark chocolate. That sounds so good. Yeah, if it... For me, birthday cake, I don't like it usually, especially like the kinds of like sheet cakes that are like this kind of standard ones from birthday parties. Way too sweet for me. Yeah, I got that. I figured that out. Okay, cowboy. Good to have you here, even if you're fishing for fish in a video game. Yes, Phoenix, that's a good idea. I should have done that. I didn't realize, to be honest, that it was going to be like a sequence of it. I thought that we would just have to drink the potion that matched up with the weight and then we could cross. Otherwise, I would have saved. Hi, Cordis. Yes, I know, weight shaming. Okay, that's a small one.
You exec through all.
Ah.
This wasn't a thing in the original game.
Better touch.
How are you doing, Cordis? Okay, let's... Okay. You're 22 now? That's great. This is the big one, I can tell. Look, oh my god. It's like made him fat. This is the small one again, I think. Chunky Alexander.
Even here, gravity is a constant.
Oh no. Ooh. Like, this doesn't make a whole lot of sense from a physics perspective because making yourself super small like that wouldn't help with that, but whatever. Yeah, Phoenix, I actually agree with that. I think that I trust a chef that maybe is not like, you know, chunky. Like, or sorry, I'm not phrasing this right. Basically, it's only when a chef is like super, super, super skinny that I don't trust them. If there's a chef that's like moderately sized, that I trust too. And then like larger chefs, I trust them as well. But it's the ones that look like they don't eat their food at all that I'm just like, this is weird. I feel like this is, I don't know. Okay, I see what you're saying. Like exactly the same weight. It's not like approximate. Okay, that does make sense then. Now what? How do I get to this part? God. Sorry. Sorry, the game just did something really weird. I thought it kind of like almost froze up for a second. It's weird. The sound got weird. Did you hear it? It was like ba ba da 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 da. Maybe it was just on my end.
You're fairly certain the bottom.
There's like some thing sticking out here.
You pull the lever. The braces on the side where you came from snap back into place. You're fairly...
Can we walk now, or is it done?
You push the lever.
Okay. No! Oh. No!
Even here, gravity is a constant.
This isn't my strong suit.
You're fairly certain that... You're fairly certain. You pull the lever. The braces on the side where you came from snap back into place.
Okay, there we go. That makes more sense. Yay! That was very slow and painful. Not my favorite, that's for sure. Okay, now let's look at the map again.
Begin you shall across the sea, its clear hue like the sky, to find yourself on endless sand, like blood, and yet bone dry, and then to luscious fields of wheat, a wide expanse of crops, through waving grasses growing tall, hand brushing across their tops, high over a snowy mountain pass, your journey's near the end. Step last onto the well-tilled earth, where wounded feet may mend.
Phoenix, I don't know, I think I was saying this before you signed back on, but I was like, the way that it flings us, like, when we weren't drinking the potions and trying to do it, and we kept getting it wrong, I felt like it was flinging us in really weird directions, like almost the opposite of what it should physically be doing in real life. It's just looking kind of weird. Okay, so I'm thinking that we have to step on the tiles that match, like, what it's describing. So I think that first we go to the blue one. Oh no.
Begin you shall across
Okay, then
the sea, its clear hue like the
endless
sky,
sand.
to find your
The old...
shall across the sea,
Okay.
its blue hue like the sky, to find yourself on endless sand, like blood, and yet bone dry.
So I think that's red.
To luscious fields of wheat, a wide expanse of crops.
Yellow, maybe?
To weaving grasses growing tall, hand brushing across their tops. High over
Green.
snowy mountain pass,
Oh.
your journey's near the end.
White.
Step last unto the well-tilled earth, where wounded feet may mend.
Brown, maybe? Then yellow, I think, is next. Ah, we just missed it.
You have a sense that this water. You can't.
I think we have to wait till
You
it's
have a-
right next to us. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, so green. White. Okay, so oh. It's hard to tell if one's like white or not.
Maybe the map should be color coded.
Okay. Okay, I'm having trouble with this white one. Oh, I think I just saw it actually. I feel like I'm starting to like see colors by staring at this so like so intently. White, okay. Now, I think that instead of brown, it has to be that sort of purplish color.
You can't
Oops.
jump that far.
Oh no, I think there was a brown right there, I think. Unless I'm like seeing things. God.
You have a.
There we go, brown. Now do we just do it all over again? Probably. Okay, so blue again, I guess. Then red. Yellow.
You have it. You have.
Ah! It's funny because I struggled so much with that last one, but this one it was like pretty straightforward for me. I don't know. I think it all depends on how your mind works and like what your different skills are. Like the last puzzle was absolutely not one of my strengths at all. Hi Louie Radio, how are you? Okay.
You prefer not.
Oh. All right, now what is this gonna be?
What's in a name save for its sounds? They lie close by, look close around. For in creatures both small and great, the way is paved through Saren's gate.
Okay, now this one seems really fucking hard. What's in a name save for its sounds? Sure. Uh-oh.
Bad move, Effendi.
Louie Radio, I think I will play 4 and 5 again. Or, not 4 and 5 again. Right now I'm on 3. I haven't played 4 or 5, so I think I'm going to play 4 and 5 next. And then 6 and 7 I played first. I did it out of order, but mostly that's just because 6 and 7 I played when I was younger, so I like remembered those a little, like the general theme, but not really the puzzles. Puzzles I didn't remember at all. But I started with those because of nostalgia purposes, but anyways. Yeah, that was a very ugly death. It's in Quest for Glories 2 as an Easter egg. Ah.
It's a sort of stone tile with something engraved on one side.
Ah.
You take the stone plaque off the ground. You're carrying a tile with an inscription of an animal on it. You feel a tingling sensation as you run your fingers over the plaque. It may be magical. Here, the path you did not. You're carrying tiles with inscriptions of animals on them.
I don't understand. What? Oh, I see. Okay. This makes a lot more sense now that I did that. Okay.
You did not.
Buddha? 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 I'm sure I'm gonna fuck this up a few times, so we'll see him falling down again and again and again. Okay. We have a spider, an owl, a rabbit, a newt, elephant, antelope, bat. Okay.
What's in a name save for its sounds? They lie close by, look close around. For in creatures both small and great, the way is paved through Saren's gate.
The only thing I can think of right now, my initial inclination is it has something to do with the size of the animals. I could be wrong though. I'm gonna give it a try. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ugh. I think I know. Please, please, please. Please. Oh. Yay! I got way too excited.
Who are you?
An echo of the first mage and pirate Captain Saran, who once derived value from only earthly things. Long ago I concealed them at this place. Riches beyond what wealthy men do dream. Does the thirst for treasure bring you here? Are stones and coins your reason for risking precious life?
They are, though I care little for such things. I am seeking to return to a home from which I was unjustly taken to parents whom I cannot recall.
My death occurred here in a time beyond your reckoning. Your life, a mere moment, is of no concern. The treasure, my only care, binds my soul to this place. Do you desire it?
I desire what I need to reach my homeland safely. Without your treasure, I am doomed.
Then a chance you shall have to claim it. You have demonstrated your cunning and skill. Now, a more important trial begins. This island once belonged to the realm known as Daventria, when land and sea once met as equals upon the earth.
Daventria? Oh, Daventry.
Greatest among us was its ruler, Leginimor. He created the greatest of treasures, orbs of power, to aid the land in crisis. When he fell at the hands of his betrayer, the orbs were lost, scattered about the realm and beyond. One orb contained the power to heal the very earth itself.
How might I do this?
In the order of value lies your salvation. Choose well, and the treasure kept here for these past 1,000 years shall be yours. Choose poorly, and you shall die. Choose first the item of greatest importance, then the second.
Oh boy.
And so on.
I don't know, Phoenix, why it came to me, but at first I was thinking that I had to put them in order of large to small, and then I realized that there were 2 extra tiles. And then all of a sudden, I just realized it was Saren. I don't know. It just sort of came to me. Phoenix, the first puzzle, the weight one, okay, that one took me forever. How did you get the weight one like pretty quickly? Because yeah, that took me, I mean, there was quite amount of time that I spent before you signed on where I was just clueless, absolutely clueless. So I really do think it has to do with like people's minds and brains and how they figure stuff out, you know? Okay. You got it quickly? That's interesting.
The epitome of academic education.
Oh, I see.
Now, choose the second.
Oh, I see. I don't know if I want to do that. Hold on.
It is a magnificent jewel. Consume it today, conceive a tomorrow.
What?
The craft of construction.
Now, choose the second. Now, pick the third.
Sure, what's your question?
It's mine.
Your priorities might need some adjustment.
Do you want my conspiracy theory answer or my that I know is not true and or that my answer that is like actually what I think? I mean, there are theories about music like having mind control over some people. Like specifically, I think there have been lawsuits in the past, and I can't remember what song it is, but God, what song was it? People have filed lawsuits claiming that like I want to say that someone had like purchased a gun or something and the parents sued because they thought that the song, let me look this up so that you know I'm not like absolutely insane. I can't remember what song it was. It was okay. Oh, yes, this is actually really sad. So basically there's some theories that people have, which I think are conspiracy theories, honestly. Hypnosis, they think it's brainwashing, that music brainwashes people. There are some people that think that. One example was Ozzy Osbourne. In 1985, Ozzy Osbourne faced a lawsuit that, hold on. Hold on, let me try to, hold on. Okay. In 1985, Ozzy Osbourne faced a lawsuit based on the accusation that his song Suicide Solution had brainwashed a 19-year-old into attempting suicide. The case was thrown out on freedom of speech grounds, but the idea of subliminal backmasking appeared to offer a way around First Amendment protection. The parents of two teenagers who shot themselves in 1985 blamed Judas Priest, claiming that satanic incantations are revealed when the music is played backwards. The expert witness in the case said he could make out the words "do it" when the song was played in reverse. Okay, so basically what my conspiracy theory thing is, which I don't actually believe, I think that this is a huge stretch. I don't, but one could say that perhaps the video that you were watching, Phoenix, was hypnotizing you and sending subliminal messages to you. And I don't think that's the case. But I wanted to give you, I couldn't remember the lawsuits that happened. It was against, there were, Ozzy Osbourne lawsuit, Judas Priest. Like, people have actually alleged this in a court of law, nonetheless. I think there's even more examples, to be honest, but I don't think that those are, I'm not in support of those things, or I don't think that those theories or lawsuits have merit. Like, I think it's just a way for people to sort of like figure out a reason why people would do those things, but not like admit what the real like reason was. Anyway, so that hypnosis slash subliminal messaging slash brainwashing could be one example, Phoenix. I think that's patently absurd. But the other potential answer is that you were just tired and like you were kind of just zoning out. Phoenix says there's another singer, I forget the name, who did put suggestive music in their songs, started a cult, and got their fans to do shit for them. But the singer admitted to this. So I feel like there's a very big difference between like subconscious brainwashing or subliminal messaging, where it's like people don't even really understand what is being said, but the mind is still processing it, versus like a song that I'm trying to explain this in the best way that I can. Like, people are aware that the song is telling them to do things and encouraging a certain type of lifestyle. Like the example that you just said. I think there's like a distinction, but I don't know that it's all kind of similar, but yeah, anyway. So that was probably a much more detailed answer than you were expecting. For anyone who's watching this as a video on demand in the future, which I don't know if there even are people that do this, Phoenix said, the reason I'm talking about all this is Phoenix said, so I won't name names, but for some reason I was listening to music, watching videos, and I saw the eyes of the singer and immediately zoned out like a freaking trance. Is that normal? And he also said, before that, I have a question for you because this happened to me recently and I don't know WTF happened. So that's why I went into that long tangent about like Ozzy Osbourne, Judas Priest. That's why that conversation took place. Jeeves-san says, hi, VOD watchers. So anyway, I had to look up the names of the singers that were the subject of the lawsuits, just because I feel like when I was explaining it at first, it sounded like I was just literally making it up, but no, it's really happened. And I think there's other examples too. Anyway, you said it could have been the piercing color. What color are the eyes? I mean, they say eyes are the window to the soul. Blue, grayish. Interesting. The singer's name starts with an M. Does the singer's name start with an M? Now I'm so curious which singer this was. You have to tell us now. You can't just leave that hanging out there. Now I have to figure out what my priorities are in the game, that is. I don't know. I feel like education is the most... This one, I don't even know what this is.
Conceive it today, conceive a tomorrow.
Is this like conceiving new children or something?
Now, choose the second.
Because that's probably the most important, is prolonging life. If that is what it's supposed to be. Then I think education is the second most important.
Now pick the third.
But I guess in order to have education, you need to be, like, sheltered. So maybe I got those two switched.
True value eludes you, young one.
Oh.
Your fate is mine.
I mean, I know for sure that the jewels, the magnificent
priorities
jewel,
might
has to be
need some
last,
adjustment.
right?
Now choose the second. Now pick the third.
Yeah!
You have chosen well. The treasure shall be yours. Take it, and the worthless trinkets contained within.
Zounds!
Zounds!
The pirate captain may not look kindly upon you keeping your share of the gold. Better leave it in the chest.
Okay.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Did you get the treasure? Well, you've proved you're worth something, at least for now. Maybe we won't be killing you just yet.
Into the boat. Move it.
After your return from Treasure Island, you spend several more days as a cabin boy.
Get off your bunk, you lazy landlubber. Get to the galley and get the stove running.
Oh my god, they're so mean. Okay. Isn't it enough that I got you treasure? When I say I mean Alexander, of course. Phoenix, you still haven't answered the question. You don't have to. Where's the kitchen? Where's the stove? I don't...
As long as you make yourselves useful, we might not use you as an anchor just yet.
We're talking about the one that you were listening to and the video made you kind of space out, zone out, right?
You're not one to read late.
Billie Eilish. Oh, yeah, you know what? She does have interesting eyes. I saw some, I think it was on Twitch, actually. I was watching someone else's Twitch channel the other day, and there was an ad that had her talking, and she has a very distinctive face. Yeah. That's interesting. As for the other singer that you were thinking of, is it Marilyn Manson? I don't think so. Like, no. That doesn't sound right. He didn't have a cult. At least not to my knowledge. Sorry, it's getting late. I'm just throwing things out there. Where's the galley? Where's the stove? Is this it?
It's damp. You're not close enough.
What are you doing here?
Oh no, is he gonna throw?
If
Okay.
you keep causing trouble in here, matey, I'll make you walk the plank.
I don't. Where do we fire up the stove? I'm so confused. I'm willing to do it. I just need to be told where to go. Upstairs, maybe? Ah, I see. Oh, maybe it's in here.
Fortunately, the fall only left you with a few bruises, but the captain was none too pleased about the commotion you caused and ordered his crew to drag you off to the aft end of the ship.
What?
As you sink, you hear the crew rooting for the shark.
Oh my god.
Now you know the penalty for disturbing the peace.
Hi, Bayou Nilly. He wasn't a criminal. At least, I don't think so. I'm gonna look up right now whether Marilyn Manson was a criminal, because, once again, for anyone watching this as a video on demand in the future, if there is anyone, we're trying to figure out who Phoenix is thinking of with the musician or singer-songwriter type person who put suggestive music in their song that was kind of cultish. Marilyn Manson. And I asked if it was Marilyn Manson, but was like, no, I'm pretty sure. Oh. Wait. Oh, Charles Manson is... Charles Manson? But Charles Manson is legit a cult leader. Marilyn Manson's stage name was formed by combining and juxtaposing the names of two opposing American cultural icons, a sex symbol and infamous criminal. Infamous criminal. In Manson's case, actress Marilyn Monroe and cult leader Charles Manson. That is a fun fact that I did not know. I think I was thinking of Charles Manson when you said cult leader. But then I was thinking Marilyn Manson because that's a singer. I don't know, does this person really exist? That's like every pop singer. The quest is going well by you. He is. I was going to look up whether Marilyn Manson was a criminal at all. I don't think he was. Oh, There's some domestic abuse allegations, but it doesn't look like... It looks like they suddenly came to light in September of 2020. Or former girlfriends began conversing with each other in 2020 to expose Manson's abusive behavior. Oh, Bayou, are you talking about Marilyn Manson? He's not a cult leader, though. So he has that going for him. Wow. Anyway. We've gone on some interesting topics. Let's see if we can find the galley without falling and getting ourselves thrown off the plank. Jared Leto's a cult leader? Wait, hold on. He plays a cult... Jared. Does he play the cult leader? Or is he a cult leader? Oh, God. I'm sorry. It's been a really long day. I haven't been feeling very well. I've had a terrible headache. Wow. I'm learning so much today. Okay, let's walk carefully this way. Ah! Okay, here we are. This is a little song that's like... Okay, so, question. He does some... Bayanilli says he does some vacation package for people where everyone wears white. I'm assuming we're talking about Jared Leto still. So, to anyone who knows the answer to this question, so I was listening to the soundtrack, the AGD interactive remake specific soundtrack for this game. Oh no. And so anyways, there was this portion of this soundtrack that was called like Forced Workout or something, and it sounded like music to the YMCA. Have I not gotten to that part yet, or did I just like skip that part or something? Oh, Phoenix. Oh, thank you for watching even from the bathroom. Phoenix said, I'm watching in the bathroom because the internet hates me in my room. Someone I knew in law school used to do all of her homework on the bathroom floor because she would stay focused, had no distractions, and could like, and I'm pretty sure she was like #1 in our class, so. It's just your phone. Interesting. Weird.
You like your fingers undercooked.
Well, everyone, so I am starting to fade. I've been streaming for about 2 hours now-ish, and I am starting to get really, really tired. So I think I'm gonna this seems like also probably a good place to end too, right? Like, does this give us enough time to have like a full stream finishing the game the next time I stream, you think, Phoenix? Okay. Okay, so I think I'm gonna end the stream here. So, like, I feel like those puzzles definitely made my brain work really hard, especially that first one. So I feel like we made, even though it doesn't feel like we made a lot of progress today in the game, I think we did, because we got through all those puzzles. Yeah. So... So the next time I'm gonna stream, okay, so here's the situation. I really am loving this game, and like there are days where I want to like play it every single day, you know? So there's a chance that I might like get inspired and stream tomorrow night starting at like 8 p.m. Central Standard Time-ish. There's a chance. But sometimes after work, my brain is just done some days. So it's possible, no matter what, I'm going to be streaming on Saturday, for sure, around 8 p.m. But there's a chance I'll be streaming again tomorrow. If, like, depending on how my day goes tomorrow at work. Like, if I'm completely, like, you know, exhausted at the end of the day tomorrow, then I probably will just end up streaming on Saturday. But like I said, not to sound like a broken record, but I might feel inspired and just be like, I'm gonna stream tomorrow. So anyway, yeah, Bayou, it's actually really true. Like my office has been like, I don't even know, like another person, oh my god, I can't even go into it, but basically it's just like we're really understaffed now, like to the point where I don't know how me and my coworkers, or my coworkers and I, are going to be able to like get our stuff done. But you know what? I'm not going to think about it. Twitch is my opportunity to relax. But I just said all that because basically there's a chance I have this thing at work tomorrow that's like, there's a chance I may not want to talk to anyone after work because I'll just be too tired. So anyway, I feel like I'm just venting a little bit now too, but all that being said, no matter what, I'll be here on Saturday, possibly tomorrow as well. Well, thank you for joining me and for listening to all of my random side notes about stuff and for listening to me vent. Yeah, so hopefully I'll see you all during the next stream. And if you haven't followed yet, make sure to follow along as I play the King's Quest games. And more beyond that after I finish all the King's Quest games, obviously. All right. Have a good night, everyone. Take care.